So two things. Number one is the long-awaited, long-anticipated, and long-rumored Off-White Air Jordan 1 in the Canary Yellow colorway is officially going to see a release. And number two, we got a ton of new information around the possibilities of 2021 and its upcoming Off-White Nike releases. So let's dive in. So for context here, it seemed like this week was going to be the week for news and information to start breaking about the possibilities of the Off-White Nike collaborations in 2021. The reason for that is because Virgil Abloh is coming out with a brand new book called Icons. There's a sneakers live event loaded on the Nike sneakers app for this Friday, all about the book, about its contents, and who knows what else. But it seemed like this week was the week where information was going to start coming out. And yesterday was that day. Yesterday, we saw the creation of a brand new website called Public Domain. As a side note here, as soon as you open up the website, tons of information and tons of different things pop up. Highly recommend just spending 5 or 10 minutes playing around on the website because there's actually so much cool stuff in and around the site, all about Virgil Abloh's work with Nike and Off-White. Tons of different files and features you can browse through, as well as a bunch of different reading material. So it's worth the read and worth the time if you want to spend a couple minutes. But the important thing here was at the bottom of the page, you can notice there's this scrolling bar that has all of the Off-White Nike sneakers that have ever released. You can start to see and notice that it goes in chronological order as well. Now, once the ticker gets all the way up to recent times, topping it off with the Off-White Jordan 5 in the Sail colorway and the Off-White Rubber Dunks, you can see that there's a few images that are blurred out. And as we take a look at what those images could possibly be, we first notice that there's 6 of them, and immediately you can tell that some of the designs mirror things that we've seen rumored for quite some time now. One of which is the Canary Yellow Off-White Air Jordan 1. Also earlier this week, some notable figures on Twitter who can pull some early information on what is loaded on Nike actually came across the Off-White Air Force 1 Low that is supposed to be releasing in some sort of collaboration with something in Boston, and those were a yellow color. Those pictures mirror what we see here as being blurred out. We also noticed the 2 Futura Dunk Lows. We saw those rumored a long time ago, well before the original Off-White Dunks even released. Those were 2 of the original colorways, and those 2 match the blurred images as well. If we want to dive even further, I did see that if you go into the source code of the page here, you can actually see that the files are named to match what we have assumed are the colorways that are going to be these pending products that are blurred out. So it is safe to assume that all 6 are gonna be exactly what we think here. I put up this image to show you what each of those different sneakers will be, but they're all actually pending and all coming soon. It's highly likely that they will release in 2021. And now there are plenty of other rumors going around, but as far as the facts go, as far as what we actually know, I'm going to rely upon the release dates that we saw in those tweets that I mentioned, as well as just the colorways that we know are going to release here. As we can see in this picture, these are some really cool colorways that have been rumored for a long time. I went to the MCA exhibit in Chicago and checked out the Canary Yellow ones, or at least the prototype that was chilling on the floor when I was there. So it's really cool to see all of this release. I was literally just wondering what we might see for the future of the Off-White Nike collection here in 2021. It felt like the line had been a little quiet, but it seemed like this week the news stirred up. So be sure to keep it locked to the channel here, hit that subscribe button. But I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Definitely let me know which Off-White Nike release you're looking forward to here in 2021, and I'll catch you guys again real soon on the next video.